Welcome back.
I'm Jocelyn,
I'm Caden.
and we are best
of
of
the-
kin. And why is it that my first instinct is to talk about the weather? Because I'm looking outside, and that's the first thing I want to say. And it's a beautiful day. We've had great weather, rain yesterday, gorgeous. The yard is filling out more and more and more and more and more with green, and it just casts like a greenery lighting into the house, and it is just so stunning. What a dream.
Random rain.
We had such rain. Yeah, it like rained, and the wind was kind of nuts.
Just got my car washed.
I know, we kind of did as well, and like all the boxes back there were like blowing around. Me and Sienna were in the backyard chasing after trash. It was like, and Sienna like loved the pretend of like, mother, like it's so crazy, like Remember being a kid? And just
Yeah.
and just like pretending everything was like life or death or like a movie scene, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were the days. Like driving in the back of the car seat, not car
Music
seat,
video.
probably. Music video. Jordan and I used to pretend like all the air conditioning vents and controls was like spaceship. So it'd be like beep, 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 beep. Okay, ready for liftoff. Like check the thrusters. Things of that nature.
Imagination.
Gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good.
Day off? Do you wake up feeling great on a day off? Or is it like, all right,
I just don't have a lot
let's
to
get
do.
stuff done? What's the list looking like?
Fix my door trim.
Mm-hmm.
Cab light in the car.
Hmm.
Get a journal.
Hmm. As opposed to, because you typically, don't you journal in your Notion?
Yeah, but I want to like just write and read type
Happy.
stuff.
Yeah.
At
Physical.
least on
A
technology.
screen. Yeah. That's what we just
Um,
talked about last week.
Big friend group is doing no alcohol this entire month, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
Still don't have TikTok or Instagram. I don't have any like withdrawals, I guess.
Okay.
Usually,
been nice?
Usually it's like it was like the first 2 days where I was doing the automatic.
Yes.
But yeah, it has
What?
been nice too.
Yeah.
Just minimizing. I think my next thing is probably just less YouTube. Maybe I don't overdo it, but I shouldn't
Just
have that
cutting
as
back.
a replacement. Yeah.
Yeah. And so with the no soch, is that permanent? Is that like for the month of April, you're just going to
Just
test
feeling
out?
good till I feel a hole.
Until you've filled the
I
void
don't
with
know.
other things,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Per usual.
Mm.
But Monday is the this is coming out on Tuesday, so the day will already have happened.
Okay.
For the national championship.
For March Madness. Let's see
Quick
how I
side
did.
note. Jocelyn's Final Four. Michigan State, Arizona, Houston, UConn. Houston is the only one in that.
Arizona. So I've already lost.
Every one seed made it to the Final Four. The last time that happened was in 2008 in San Antonio.
Oh, fun fact.
This Final Four is in San Antonio.
Oh, whoa.
So the last time this happened, it's in the same area.
Whoa. Doesn't that give you like...
It's pretty rare. Every one seed, there was no
Vortex.
one seed upset. So yeah, it's Duke versus Houston. And then Auburn versus Florida. Who do you got? Your Final Four pickings.
So wait, I'm right
Auburn
now.
versus Florida.
Okay, so Auburn.
Duke versus Houston.
Houston.
So you have Auburn and Houston in the national championship.
Sure.
Who's your champ?
Houston. Houston and San Antonio. Stars
Oh.
aligned.
Nice. All right. Cool.
How did your 50
My
brackets
written
go?
one, I got 2 of them right. So I had Creighton, Florida, Kentucky, Duke. But then I have Florida and Kentucky going to the national championship. I have Florida winning. So my champion still is possible. Which I don't know. Maybe. Florida's really good. And then, but it kind of, yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. And then that's the end. And then it's just Baseball,
Boo. Just kidding.
which I like want to like, you know.
I know. When
Just
we went
America's
to
game.
the spring training game, I am not joking when I say I didn't watch a single second of it. I was chatting, I was hanging out with Sienna, I was drinking, I was, snacking.
You didn't see one hit, one pitch.
I didn't look at one player.
Wow.
I didn't look on the field. I looked maybe once, so briefly, just to like, oh, they're still playing. Okay. I didn't watch this. My eyes didn't go to it. It just was the least interesting thing in the room.
I guess it's different though, like at a park
Spring
like
training,
that.
I'm sure, is a little different.
Well, instead of being like in the
Stadium.
yeah,
I was laying in the
Diamondbacks
grass.
Stadium is wild,
I'm just getting a little tan.
but it is kind of hard to pay attention. I mean, it's a lot of people doing stuff. You're drinking.
I don't know where to look. I mean, obviously, there's,
or
the
who's who,
diamond.
like, oh, he's up to bat, or wait, who hit that? Wait, who stole second?
Yeah, it is hard to follow. It's easier on TV when the camera is pointing at the thing you should be looking at.
Or
but then
like
I'm
basketball when it's just like they're going one way.
oh, well, that ball will be bouncing, and I know where the sneakers are
Well, it's
squeaking.
left or right,
and
they're going that way.
I love the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Same with tennis. It's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But when it's just baseball, everyone's spread out, infield, outfield. That's all I have to say about baseball, actually.
It's just that for me, the dull
It's so dull.
sport season.
The only
because it's gonna go till October now.
Oh my god!
And then basketball ends in June.
Basketball's fun.
And then the years, man.
They do be going. You got that big ass calendar now.
I know it makes me. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already like
We're
at
already
the end of
almost
this.
halfway
End of
there.
this month, I'm flying to Key West.
Oh my god, that's crazy! You've taken the time off. You're ready to go.
Everything's set.
You got your
Everything's
outfits
set.
picked.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm probably just being swim trunks all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, just financially, I just know it's
stressed
gonna be
about
a bender.
Yeah, but you're also in
But I can
complete
prepare.
control.
I know.
And also, if you're not drinking the rest of the month.
I know it's May 1st is the beginning.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
another
you're
reason
prepping.
why I'm like, yeah, let me
save
not
your alcohol
do anything.
dollars this month for that day.
Yeah, and I just found out I'm not getting anything back for taxes, which I was gonna have towards.
But at the same time, that means that you didn't lend.
You know what's fucked me up?
government
The
any money.
goddamn health, the insurance fee you used to use, because you take the tax credit. They make you owe.
That's the thing. Depends what you do.
I forgoed it. So
For went? I don't know.
I didn't do it this year because I only went once last year.
Sure.
And it was just for blood work, which I
Depends
passed
on your
out on. We
needs.
talked about that.
I know
right?
that was so funny.
Anyway, yeah. So no, I like it. I see it planned more like one a month thing. So that's kind of the purpose of it. Do
The health
something you wouldn't
insurance?
do. Oh my gosh, no, the big ass
Okay.
calendar. Like, oh, on this day next month, I'm gonna hike Camelback. So it's just like
100%. Just be plotting things in it, planning.
it gives you memorable
things to look forward to.
milestones, little milestones
Mini milestones. Love it.
through your year to like,
And it doesn't have to
show
be-
what your year was like.
Doesn't have to be marathon here.
I mean, if I can be
like-
something smaller, yeah,
Small wins.
exactly.
Small
One a
wins,
month.
baby.
One a month.
One a month. And then you look back and it's like, oh, that's the month I did this. Because when we were talking last week about how just like time is flying and time feels less like visceral or like experiences are less visceral, it's because we're not like doing different things as often.
We're also distracted a lot.
Yeah.
So
Everything's just meshing
I
together.
think being less distracted is freeing.
Yeah. But are you bored at all?
Mm-mm.
That's nice.
Because all I think about is golf or, yeah, I just feel like I have stuff to do. It's kind of wild when you don't have it at all. I'm like, wait, why? I can't believe I was on that.
Like, I can't believe how much time was spent doing that when I have all this other stuff I actually need to be doing.
It's just, yeah, if you can make the time, you can make the time.
Of course.
It's just what you decide.
Mm-hmm. Just priorities at the end of the day. And you know what? There are some little ways and little life hacks that you can deploy to make that a little easier.
No way.
There are. Trust me. Hold on, I have to find it. That. Oh my god, that happens to be our topic today. Whoa. I do want to take a bite of this muffin because Kaden gave me a pastry today. And we didn't talk about the coffee of it all. We went to.
Shout out to 6 cents for the muffins.
I see dead people.
The
Not that
buyout
one.
people.
Oh, cool.
That's what I got.
Hell yeah. Yeah, shout out to AI once again.
They completely transformed the restaurant. It was
That's
wild.
crazy.
I'm like, wow, this place could actually look that much
Oh
better.
my god, imagine if they put any effort or money into it. It could be cute.
Insane. Like it was.
Maybe it inspired them.
transforms.
Like, oh, we could
I doubt it.
do this.
I
Okay.
doubt it.
Well, Sandbox, get on it. No, he's just opening a million other things. That's the thing.
Hey,
When we went to the Henry opening,
2 more globals.
we saw someone that used to be a server at Doughbird that is now opening restaurants.
Yeah, I've met a couple
Riker?
of those. That looks cool. No,
Oh,
it was a girl, but I met her at Waste Management. But she's been with the company for 10 years, and that's what all she does is just travel to open restaurants to train servers.
that's a ton of jobs. There's a ton of
that's
people
so
that do
sick.
that. That's what Taylor does. Taylor Petit.
That's cool.
They're opening like 5 Henrys in California,
Well, yeah, because Henry, I think, completely.
Franklin,
Sold
Tennessee.
So that's why it's not a
Henry
boutique anymore.
separately.
No, like they're fully owned now by Cheesecake, so that's why
Mhm.
they're just bouncing around
Mhm.
now.
Like North.
Yeah, whereas I feel like other boutiques have like a certain like contract
Like
where it's
Doughbirds, maybe.
no, like boutiques like the one and only
Greenhouse?
Greenhouse, Olive, and Us
Oh,
are the last.
ooh, really?
I
What
think
about
so.
Wildflower in Tucson?
I swear there's another one. Wildflower?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a maybe that's a boutique too.
That muffin's fucking good.
Right? It's
Mhm.
nice and moist still. Yeah, Henry's all over. 2 new globals, apparently. New concepts, fashion. Yeah, which I think it's right there on that corner. Is it right there on that corner, like facing Camelback? Like it's facing.
I thought it was where Kona Grill
it's like
was, facing
facing
Elefante.
Culinary
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit.
Oh.
I don't know. I still need to go over there.
We'll see.
But yeah.
Branding was weird.
And then, as far as a little update on that, you probably overheard me that I'm training on BEOs now.
Mhm.
And then I thought about like being trained, but being a bartender because it's like actual bartending experience. But I don't know.
One thing at a time.
Lots of things to consider.
One thing at a time. It's like add BEOs, then you're like half on the floor, half BEOs. That really
Yeah.
eases the stress of being on the floor. Cut
Yeah, having a
lifetime.
set.
You'll have plenty of hours.
I know. I'm taking it Saturday by Saturday, but I think reclaiming that day and then I mean, yeah.
Opening up your
Get your
availability at
free
tab a
chill
little
life.
bit with the BEOs. That would be nice. Because it's just like at the end of the day, who are you doing that for?
We're also right about to go into summer, you know. I mean, season's like only 2 months left.
That's why it's key to work as
Or
much as
is it
humanly
even?
possible in the season. But with BEOs, it's like BEOs are BEOs. That's not like as, I mean, it is more seasonal for sure, obviously, but there's still plenty of events.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. That's all that matters. This is going to segue
muffins,
less well.
LGO.
LGO coffee. I get the Mayan. I got a large today. Regular milk. I like it creamy.
I got a large iced Mayan almond milk quad. Because a large is just the amount of milk. They just put more milk.
I know that's what it needs when it's the Mayan because it's got like so much chocolate and like.
But when you get that almond milk and a quad, it's just like you really get that espresso flavor.
You want to try mine?
Mm.
Fuck you too.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the topic at hand. I don't know why I'm paranoid about my camera for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like,
We're just gonna get a new phone soon. Just thinking about it.
Yes and no.
If you do, I will.
Let's go today. No. I don't need one.
If I were to get one, I would want to plan like already have my case and screen protector, you know?
Of course.
Because you can't. Like,
I want an
anywhere-
overnight transformation.
Anywhere in retail is way too expensive. Like,
Oh my God.
if you buy a case at Verizon.
Oh my God.
so stupid.
$100 for
An
plastic.
off-brand.
I
Third party.
hate. There are just certain things like that are such scams. Back on the scams episode, which, by the way, our 5th most watched YouTube video was that video that we just posted 2 weeks ago.
Is it past 77?
Almost 85.
Is there any comments?
I don't think so. I'm like, what was it about? Now we're gonna be sidetracked.
Was it the SEO of it? You know?
Could have been the SEO. Have you noticed my descriptions have been more
82.
full and like,
Yeah.
just more keywords? Yeah.
And 12 on 2 days ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
82, yeah. The biggest scams. I mean, stuff like that. Like,
It's those
it's the conspiracy
clickbait.
of it all, you know?
It's the clickbait. But I would say like another really big one of ours is anxiety versus intuition.
But then some, like Petty Debates, the audio got more. Got
right.
30.
And I'm surprised that the YouTube video did so well that 1 week because that's the same week we started adding video to Spotify. So I'm like, if someone's listening on Spotify, they're just going to watch it there and not go to YouTube. So that's where I'm like, it's people just on YouTube discovering it via the video.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like our listeners are
no,
going to YouTube.
Those are a lot of randos for sure.
Yeah, mostly.
If you're listening, thank
Random.
you. If you're watching.
Bless you. God bless you.
So,
bless.
are we going to get to...
I know. I'm so sidetracked right now. Okay, so do you have any, just boom, that you can think of quickly, top of mind? What are your biggest life hacks?
Everything is more so like a mental thing, not like a physical cheat.
Totally.
Like,
I have
thinking
some
of
mental on
sleeping,
here too.
like you're not ending your night, you're actually beginning your next day.
Yeah, that's a good one.
A mindset.
That's a good one. That's a good mindset shift.
Yeah, you falling asleep is starting your next day.
Yeah.
Not the end of the current.
Maybe we should start with the mental. All right, let's do that.
I'm sure more will appear.
Mindset shift. Rejection is just redirection.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get a job that you applied for or whatever, it's because it's not meant to be and it's life redirecting you towards your purpose.
But sometimes rejection is the
Catalyst.
push of continuing until you don't, you know. Like Thomas Edison.
Right. It's just...
Michael Jordan getting cut from JV basketball.
It doesn't mean it's over, is pretty much the mindset. Just because you failed once or didn't get something or were rejected from something.
It's only quitting if you don't try again.
No, literally. Unless you were fired.
Like there's no such thing as failure if you keep trying.
Right.
But then there's also that Yoda quote. It's like, do or do not. There is no try. So you're just
Hold on. So that's the thing. Like, okay. I mean, I don't know if I believe that. There's a try. There's a try. It's only considered a try
Maybe
if you
that's
stop.
quotes,
because it's like, that's something I tried.
It's more related
it's
to like
past
not
tense.
half-assing, you know?
Yeah.
Like do it or don't.
Uh-huh. Go all the way or don't even bother. It's like I've hit a few speed bumps with type and trim, and had I just like what if I took those things as a sign of like, oh, I'm not meant to do this. This isn't for me. I'm not, because I let them affect my mindset to that level to where then I give up. But now that I've pushed through so much of it, profit margins are higher than ever. I'm more satisfied than ever, less struggle, less constantly having to learn new things. Like I'm more getting into like a flow and an ease, and I'm actually enjoying it. Go figure. I love it.
And
I
then
love it so much. You just keep growing until I'm making the money that I always dreamed of. Working a job that brings me a lot of joy, that I'm passionate about, that's like creatively fulfilling, that has the schedule that I always wanted, like happiness forever. But it's like I'm not trying to like reach a certain, it's just like I just want to do this forever. I'm not trying to like climb a corporate ladder or climb like a ladder. It's more of just like running through a meadow. You know?
I suppose. Yeah.
If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. That's another.
A hell yes.
If it's not a, oh, fuck yeah. Like I tell you that when it's like considering plans. If you have like multiple different plans you want to make with a friend, like that's how
I've just had too many hell yes. So now everything's just like,
hell yeah, brother.
Everything's mid.
Oh, what do you mean? Like nothing sounds that exciting or worth it?
Well, hell yeah. You know, like I've done a lot of hell yeahs for now.
Sure.
Everything's just like, yeah.
Sure. I guess
get
it's
it,
more of
though.
just like if your intuition is like strongly like, oh my gosh, I'm really looking forward to this. Like I really want like clothing shopping.
Or just being
If
excited.
it's something that I love so much that I would want to wear it out the store and like wear it the next day, the next day, the next day, I want to buy it. If it's something where I'm like, oh, I could see myself wearing this, and like, you know what? If I have this type of event come up, oh, I could wear it then. That's not exciting enough.
Maybe that's what I'll do today too. Yeah.
To purchase shopping.
Rid of shit.
Oh,
No.
can I help? Fashion show, fashion show, fashion show
I mean,
at
there's
lunch.
probably a lot of clothes. I just wear the
Whatever
Abercrombie I have
Lily
now. Like,
gets you.
that's all I want to wear. It fits
Yeah.
me nice. And it's good quality.
But you've had such dingy clothing for so long, but that now you've gotten all of these new clothes. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing I
clean
would
it out.
buy is just socks.
Okay. Another little tippy in terms of the category mental and emotional cheat codes, okay? Therapy, journaling, and deep rest are truly the trifecta. If they don't look productive, that's because that's just our society and the hustle culture of it all.
If what doesn't look productive?
Rest, journaling, like it's
Oh,
not
those
like
things aren't. Yeah, they don't.
it
seem
doesn't
like
look. Yeah, but they literally change your. Okay, so the reason.
Yeah, like last night, I was a deep slumber. I needed that.
Mm,
I tried to wake up at 7, but
no need.
I snoozed or thought I snoozed, but I hit stop, which is good though.
If this is a simulation and we are coded beings, right? I'm sure there are some codes or things that we can do to upgrade our OS, our operating systems, you know? Deep rest is probably one of those. It's like, you know, sometimes you have to let your phone die all the way to then recharge it and then it like holds a battery better.
Well, it's also the same thing. Not the same thing, but I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there was a pill, right, that
Mm-hmm.
would make you feel how you do after 8 hours of good sleep,
Mm-hmm.
everyone would take it. Like it'd be the most popular thing ever.
100%. It's invaluable. Deep sleep.
Yeah. I mean, it's
because of mental clarity, because of physical energy.
But it's also this.
It's a refresh.
Obviously, you're gonna have bad sleep or times where you're up late or, being a hooligan.
Mm-hmm.
But like those long-term effects, I mean, it will catch up.
Yeah. Even after just like a couple nights a week of like not good sleep, like at the end of the week, it's like, ugh.
I don't know. It makes me cringe
Long week.
of terrible sleeping habits I've
Yeah.
had via benders. It's like, oh my god, the
What are you
body's
doing?
relentless.
Because then you are literally so exhausted and drained, and then like because you're so exhausted and drained after, you're like questioning your life choices, questioning
and you still have
should
to
I be
life,
doing this?
You still have to life.
Yeah, totally. But it's like because you don't feel at 100%, you're like, wait, do I need to like change my job, change this about my life? Because it's like you're just not at 100%. But
sure.
if you're at 100%, it's like life is so much easier.
But when you're not 100%, you look outward instead of inward.
And we're 100%.
Like,
That's what we talked about last
my
week.
fault.
Another one I like
11,
that I employ a lot. Should I scream?
Don't.
You don't owe everyone access to you. I've said this before. I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes it stresses me back. It stresses me texting people back or like feeling like I have a lot of unread messages or whatever. But also it's like, I don't owe everyone like an immediate response or like immediate access. It's like, let me be in the mindset, you know?
I mean,
like
yeah,
you don't
it's
owe anyone
crazy
anything at the end of the day.
How spikes of emotion can stem from your phone,
Right. The constant notifications, I'm like,
or just seeing
stop.
a text that like you want to respond to, and like Jen is yelling, and then you're working. It's like all these.
Yeah.
It's like just it can really get you.
Yeah, it makes me feel
Triggers.
like work is more stressful, or
I
like
think phone is very
I'm
triggering.
falling behind.
The phone is very triggering.
The phone is very triggering.
We should do a flip phone
Experiment.
challenge. both.
I've always wanted a pink razor, so that might
But
be
like
my time.
how I
I'll
think
go buy a razor that doesn't have. Well, that's the thing. What if my
it'd be really
iPhone
easy, though, to
was just a work
transition.
phone, and my day to day was just a communicator?
I mean, text and call.
That's all I need.
And you don't really FaceTime, I guess. I guess it's
Never.
a nice plus.
I like a voice memo. But what if my iPhone was just my work phone, used for recording, used for taking photos, used for type and trim Instagram, but outside of work hours, it gets put in a drawer. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
What?
That's Kim Possible.
Oh, sounds like a JoJo song.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. I'll be here with you till the very end. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always can call Kim Possible.
What a soundtrack.
You know who sang that? I think it was like another Disney girly. Okay. Anyways, flip phone. I'd be down for like a month, just seeing what if you.
But
could
like,
do
how
that.
easy would that be to transfer like a number and then go back? You know, probably not that hard.
No, not hard. But I'm also just like, so then that means
Is that pause like your iCloud?
my
and everything?
iPhone, right? I'm not sure what.
Actually,
no,
no,
because that's Apple
that,
ID.
yeah, that all exists within Wi-Fi.
Right, and that would just be a Wi-Fi.
It's just
but then,
cellular.
But then I couldn't take that phone out and about. Which is that the worst thing? Like if I had a phone for cellular.
I mean, you could. You just wouldn't have internet access, or.
Yeah.
So I guess that does make sense. Yeah. Well,
I have Wi-Fi though.
Well,
We'll discuss. Okay. I like this. For anything that's reoccurring, like meal prep, laundry, anything like a task like that, just decide once, like what day you do that to remove any kind of like, oh, I need to do this and do this. It's just like, no, Sundays I meal prep, Mondays I laundry, Tuesdays I do this. You know what I mean? Like have it predetermined and be consistent every single week so that you're never like
but don't let it
juggling.
Don't let it freak you out if you like life
Totally.
happens and you miss a day.
And that's where I get like,
that's why
this isn't sustainable.
Then you fall apart.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, I missed a day. Can't even do it. And then you just go back.
I just won't eat.
Settle into those.
I know.
Old habits.
A nice mantra for other people's moods, opinions, and projections. Saying to yourself, this isn't mine to carry. It's like on TikTok where that phrase is going viral, not my circus, not my monkeys. Like, you know what? This is a you thing and I don't need to take this on. Anything that other people are projecting. Like if someone, you know, at LGO says to us, excuse me, when we didn't even see him there. It's like, you know what? That says nothing about me and everything about you.
Or it shouldn't affect me.
Or yes, road, like, you know, traffic situations, interpersonal situations.
If it affects you, it's because you are mad about something else or you're using it as an excuse to
lash out.
But because of an emotion, you're holding onto something.
For other reasons.
That's happened to you. Yeah. Or like,
or you're taking it so personally that you're feeling like, oh my God, like you're embarrassed that you were in the way or like you should, like, you know what I mean? You're like taking it personally when it's like, this has nothing to do with me. Me being in your way.
Well, yeah, it's something to do with him.
It's like at spring training when Iz got berated for sitting in someone else's safe spot that he didn't save with any like blanket
didn't
or anything.
Want to have sex with him.
100%. And didn't want to go to the game. She wasn't there. He had his like 3
Maybe
kids.
She made him go. He didn't
totally.
Want to.
Maybe he didn't want to be there.
Golf with the boys.
Totally. On a Sunday. And that's why you really just have to, like this is about
it's
me.
Just, it's a reason to lash out.
Yes, exactly.
Because some people look for that, you know, they need to get it out.
I know.
Which goes back into your rest therapy and
journaling. More introspection at the end of the day.
No, better that.
Let's move on away from the mental, emotional, and into just some nice little timing hacks, okay? It is the best time to book travel. Do you know the day?
Tuesday.
Cheapest flights drop after Monday fare resets.
Which I don't know. I think it's Tuesday, but also a certain amount of weeks before the date.
It is.
Like
that's correct.
7 weeks or something?
It's like 3 months, or there's a specific like, oh, book domestic travel this many weeks or months out, and international travel this many weeks or months out for the best rates, but Tuesday is the best day to book travel. The best time to email.
Thursday.
Yes. You can email, well, you can email anytime.
Not Monday or Friday.
Monday, people are the most stressed, have the most going on, have the most emails that came in, maybe from the weekend. It's the most like delay in response and maybe the most shortest response, whatever. Friday, people are done. People are done with the day. Ready for the weekend.
Clocked
So
out.
Tuesday to Thursday is the best time to email. Mid-morning, not too early to where you're stressing someone out first thing or whatever the email is, especially if you have to like make a request or
10 or
ask for
11.
something. Thursday's the sweet spot, but Tuesday to Thursday mid-morning is perfect. What do you think is the best time to grocery shop?
It's either a Wednesday or Tuesday morning.
Believe it or not, 8 to 9 p.m. because it's less crowded, obviously, and there are markdowns.
Grocery at night, though.
There are markdowns on deli, bakery, and meat because of everything that didn't sell that day. That's like more fresh.
Fair.
So that's a night. If you're looking for the discounts, that's a good time. But in terms of just crowdedness, like I'm like, why do we go to Costco on Saturdays? Obviously, that's your day off.
Or
and like,
Sunday.
why are we putting ourselves through
But
this
Costco,
stress of
Tuesday,
the traffic
Wednesday
of
morning.
the carts? Yeah,
those
a
carts, man.
weekday. I've even gone like 3 p.m. on a Thursday, empty. I'm like,
Tests your patience.
why am I spiking my cortisol on the weekends? You know? And if Logan and I had each our own car, maybe I would be more weekday grocery shopping, but I guess I'll just have to make time for it, I guess. Another one, DMV, post office, doctor's office. For peak efficiency and low chaos, the best day is Wednesdays at 10. I would say 9 to 10. Because I went, where did I go recently?
What's that third party? DMV is sweet.
I actually need the address for that because I have to
You
update
guys
my
haven't
ID
gone
still.
yet?
No.
That's how you did.
We need to just pick a day and go or do separate days. It's just a matter of like, how long were you waiting?
Wednesday at 10.
Wednesday at 10, I'm coming. How long were you waiting?
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
And you got a new photo and everything?
Yeah, I got to retake it, do it until I liked it.
Shut up.
And this was ID and re-registering my old car.
Yeah.
Which I need to go back and do it again because I have a new car.
That's annoying. And
My Cadino plate, I need to move it over to my Camry.
it's the plate. Yeah, and I just went to the dentist last, I think, Wednesday at 9:30, and it was not busy at all. So there might be some there. All right, make big asks or negotiations Thursday or Friday afternoon. People are the most relaxed, generous, and open. Don't ask for a big favor on a Monday morning. It's like, I don't know what the week holds. I don't know what I don't know, you know. But if it's like the week has passed, never know.
Things are done.
Things are done. Things are open. Return stuff or cancel subscriptions late at night. Customer service is more lenient when they just want to log off. I could see that. Like, whatever you want. Here's your refund, bitch. I don't know if there's any truth to that. With Adobe, I had this Adobe subscription. They literally are being like, there's a class action lawsuit, I believe, because they had very sketchy like renewal terms or whatever that locked people unknowingly into this really expensive annual contract. And I was one of the people that just got like, I went from paying like $40 a month to $100 a month, and you were locked in for a year and couldn't cancel it. And I just was like, how did this happen when I just like renewed my subscription? So I had AI help me like formulate exactly what to say to get out of it. And I had tried this once before and didn't get out of it, just like me trying on my own messaging customer service. And with the help of AI, I got out of it and got like a massive discount and was locked in on this like discounted rate for a year. So I'm really happy about it. It's like $30 a month for everything I had before. Love it. But I'm pretty sure that was just like midday.
Subscriptions get ya.
Sometimes they're predatory. They're coming for us. schedule serious conversations after food or a walk when blood sugar is stable
After
and
food is
tensions are
huge.
down. That is a huge one. Don't get into an argument or don't get into a like serious discussion hangry.
Hangriness.
Oh my God, because there's just something about your nerve endings that are just like shot when you're hangry. It's just
Can't
like
think
zap,
straight.
ha! Like I'm so quick to just be like, shut the fuck up. Like when I'm hungry, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't eat enough, so that's like my
Constant state.
constant state. It's just like the impatience when I'm hungry. And I think most people. I mean, this one's just for people that care about posting on social. Scroll hours are 6:30 to 9 a.m. and then 7 to 9 p.m., obviously, before and after work for most people. Interview appointments. Okay, interviews and appointments schedule for the second slot of the day. You avoid delays, but still get early day focus. So if you're going for surgery, something life-threatening, make it early, sharp, but not too early to where they're still sleepy. But early enough to where they're like, okay, like I'm in the flow, but I'm not exhausted yet, you know? Customer service. Call them first thing in the morning. They're fresher, faster, and less annoyed. All right. Let's move on to practical cheat codes. Those are all timing based.
Yeah.
Some practical ones, putting your phone on grayscale mode
Yeah.
to stop the doom scrolling. It makes your phone more boring on purpose. Have you ever tried that? Just making it look more. We've tried that. Just making it look more boring.
I mean, I have it on my the hold button. If I hit it 3 times, it goes gray.
Really?
But can't remember last time I. Well, it's pretty immediate. You're like, I don't want this shit. So you just go back.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's the thing, because I would look at my phone and just be like, I can't see. You know? Just like, I can't see anything.
yeah, it's pretty inconvenient.
Yeah, it's like an added inconvenience, which is probably good.
And dull.
Yeah.
It's very good.
This is a good one for just when someone asks you if you want to do something or if you can do something for them or something, right? And you don't want to not give them an answer, but you also don't know. You know, when they're pressured, just be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, because in the moment you just want to like go with it. But you could always say, and this is a good reminder, can I think about it and get back to you? When's the last time you said that to someone? Can I think about it and get back to you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, but then I can see
never say that. They'd be like, why do you have to think about it? But again,
yeah, if it's a no, it's a no. If it's not
anything,
a hell yes, it's a no.
Sure. But if you want to just avoid the awkwardness of saying, no, I don't want to hang out with you tomorrow or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And then you can get back to them. It buys you time. It sets a boundary and removes some of the pressure. I don't say that enough.
Or
I'll either make an excuse, made up excuse, right? But it's like, why do I even need to do that?
A lot of that's via text, though.
Agree.
So would you say that via text? It's tough because you're considerate, but sometimes having
at
your
your
boundaries,
expense.
just saying no politely.
Well, that's another one is just like, yeah, no is a complete sentence, you know. You can say no. And not give an excuse. No.
Yeah, and then I guess the reaction
no, but then that's like,
it's really hard.
You can't just text the word no because the tone of that is aggressive. So then it's like, no, not interested. Thank you for thinking of me. Or just no, thanks for thinking of me for this. You know, it could just be that. No, thank you. No, thanks.
Nope.
Nah, fam.
Yeah, the NA. Nah.
I ain't into that. How do you set boundaries and say no to people when you don't want to do things? Or if you have 3 invites on the same day and you don't want to do any of them, how do you decline to each person? Do you say you have plans?
Sometimes I just say.
Because why do we need to lie?
It's either I gotta get up early or I'm too tired from work.
Mm-hmm. Which is all so valid. Sometimes I feel like if my excuse is like, I'm just not up for it, Like, that's not good enough for some people. And it's like, I don't care if I don't have a good enough reason. You know? I
Doesn't
just
need to
don't
be
want
good
to.
enough. Well, that's the thing. If you wanted to, you would. So if
Yeah.
that person's asking, and they should know you better for knowing what you would want to do.
Sure. All right. Okay, this is one that I never think of. And after I saw this was like, we need to do this more. Whole Foods and even Sprouts, but especially Whole Foods, have really good hot bars
Yeah.
for dinners.
Yeah.
No cleanup, no
Sprouts
cooking,
too. I mean,
no dishes. You just go pick up a hot meal. You get homemade dinner that is healthier than fast food or takeout, but just as quick.
yeah. I mean, Sprouts too with their little
Yeah.
like
The
microwave.
Sammys too.
Yeah.
$5 big club sandwich. It's like,
All their sandwiches.
if
yeah.
I'm debating, like, okay, if I go to a restaurant, like
Just
you're
wish we had
paying
a Sprouts
such a
closer.
premium. I know. I wish there was a closer
It's
one.
not that too far, but
It's not that bad, but it's also like not too good. Same Whole Foods. Where's the closest one's like on Camelback?
Trader Joe's one.
Yeah. Cheaper than a restaurant, healthier than fast food, just as quick, in and out. You
and
have
nutrition facts all right
so
there.
many options. And if you're like, I want mac and cheese and a chicken leg and a salad, it's like, you can.
I think Whole Foods has a
pair.
really big hot bar.
They have a pizza area. They have a salad area. They have, I think, a sushi area. Like, there's so many little, like, that's like a hack, in my opinion, for sure. Is just like taking more advantage of those things. No cleanup. Hello.
I mean, I think
That's
people
the
would be
big one.
surprised too, but QT is they make their stuff in house.
Like the hot dogs.
All of it.
Mm.
It's prepared in house. They have a decent menu, like a lunch menu.
Really?
Yeah, like barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, breakfast, big burritos.
No
like that.
way.
There's a whole menu. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
is it good food? Does it give you the shits? Like,
I haven't had shit history with them. I do want to try Whole Foods though. That sounds good. I know
Like-
Sprouts. I mean, Lily or she especially gets like pre-made meals. Maybe we'll add a little bit, like a veggie or rice to it, or
They have like
but-
pre-marinated skirt steak. Like, they've
Yeah.
got good marinated meat.
take advantage. I mean, it's not too overpriced if you're gonna still
But like,
pay the
when
same
is
thing
the
somewhere
last time you've ever considered that? When it's like, what do we eat tonight? We could go to the grocery store and get a frozen pizza. Like, when is the last time you even thought like, oh, grocery store hot bar?
Well,
we kind of grew up
specifically
doing that a little
Sprouts
bit.
or-
Specifically, the more health food
I mean,
store.
a Safeway hot bar is
Yeah. Like, we've done like fries as kids growing up, like a fries, like chicken, potato, macaroni and cheese, like the KFC special. But yeah, I've never in my life like gone to a Whole Foods and gotten a meal. So I think we should. Another little brain hack for reducing mental clutter and your to-do list anxiety. If it takes less than 5 minutes, do it right now. If you have a to-do list and it's like
I guess that's the same
laundry,
way as, anything you don't
brushing
want
my
to do,
teeth.
just do it for 2 minutes, and then you'll realize after that 2 minutes you're just like
is that like with working out
in the flow state.
or like anything, journaling?
More so like the laundry aspect or
Mhm.
dishes. So
Mhm.
just commit to 2 minutes of doing it.
But then that's a cheat. Well, sure, because it's like,
No, then you're gonna.
I'm not
You're
going to just
stop.
do dishes for 2 minutes. I already know that going into it. So it's like, I know I'm either doing it or not, you know? But I see the idea there.
There's that do or do not.
That is
there
the
is no
question.
I mean, Shia
but
LaBeouf, just do it.
if there's like just little things, like
anything though, like the hardest part is starting the beginning. You know,
but that's why it's like,
the
I like
idea
the
is the
idea
resistance.
of segregating under 5 minute tasks from like bigger ones, and then just hitting the under 5 minute ones.
But what is only 5 minutes?
Brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking a shit. What else? Calling someone, texting someone back. answering an email,
Yeah, those are tools of
admin
avoiding
tasks.
procrastination.
I do this. Save your go-to meals in your notes app. I have a section actually in my reminders that is split up by protein. I've got like chicken, steak, pork, vegetarian, and I put all meal ideas under each thing.
Mm.
Like the ones that we like a lot. We did spring rolls recently and they were so good with this peanut sauce from Trader Joe's. We're definitely going to do them again. But yeah, just like every time you love a meal that you made, add it to the list. Go through the list every now and again. Delete the ones of the things that you like either don't really make or don't really like anymore. It could be as simple as just like grilled cheese, pasta, pulled pork sliders. I like my little pulled pork sliders. What do you do for meals? Do you just like
I have an
cook a
idea
bunch
what
of
I want in
meat?
my head. I just have like 2-3 variations, but I mean, high protein,
Plate or bowl form?
lower calorie but more dense foods,
Yeah.
which I've been battling. Actually, been thinking about a lot because some foods that are good, I guess whole like 100% grass fed burgers from Kirkland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super good, but just 2 is like 740 calories.
Oh,
Just 2 meat patties. When you're thinking like
What?
grass fed, good beef, right? Your
What's
high
in 'em?
protein. It's I think they're like 80-20. So lean is what you gotta look for. I mean, for me anyway.
So it's 20% fat.
And some
added.
people are satiated off of that, but I mean, not me. And it's so weird. Like people really don't realize if you do not track, you like. So I had 6 slices of
Gets away
bacon,
from you.
2 eggs, 2 slices of Tillamook cheese over my beef patties. That was a 1,600 calorie meal.
You're kidding.
What I just listed. What was that? 4 items?
Kidding.
6 slices of bacon,
Granted,
2 Tillamook.
those are like high fat. Those are all kind of high fat.
Well, yeah, that's the thing though.
Thanks.
But if you're just saying like, oh yeah, I had eggs, bacon, and 2 beef patties, no bun, right? No
Mhm.
condiments.
Mm-hmm. The patties for me is like getting me. I'm like, what?
I know, and if I'm really hungry and I know that like 2 still won't fill me up. That's why you have that good
But
balance of, adding like a veggie or
if
something.
you had one patty that was on a burger bun, loaded with tomatoes, lettuce, like a more loaded single, I wonder if that would be less calories and more filling.
I think it would even out, but maybe be more filling. But the feeling of, I think all of that, like the bun and whatnot, is I guess the sluggish feeling.
I mean, you don't have a ton of food like that. Which
No,
is
I
like the
don't.
moderation
That's why
of it all.
I don't. Because when I do eat stuff like that, like if it's
Mhm.
not like rice, oatmeal,
Mm-hmm.
potatoes, or those, I gotta get those fire. I gotta finish my other veggies first, but those fire roasted veggies were gas.
You have got to try
But super fibrous, yeah.
these brioche buns we just got from Costco. We had with the black bean burger. They're small.
Yeah.
So it was like a Shake Shack bun. It was so fucking good.
I'm in the Shake Shack in a minute.
It's really good.
But yeah, just choosing your alternatives,
Yeah.
like
right.
just get leaner cuts and they're less calories, same
Mhm.
amount of food.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. But yeah, I mean, I just plan my meals around. Like if I know I'm gonna work out, like having pancakes or oatmeal before is really good. I feel super fueled, ready to push weight. And then just before work, just make sure I like get a high protein, and then just tracking. Yeah.
Yeah. Woof.
Wolf indeed. And then eating out's super hard because you're trying to like estimate it, but you just really
It's
don't
always
know.
10 times more than you think.
And if you get even like just 500 more than what you're eating, then you're just like going back to your maintenance calories. And you're like, for me, like I want to lose weight, right? So you need to be a little under your maintenance calories.
Yeah.
But little things can just get you staying at your maintenance.
Yeah.
So it's like frustrating. You're doing well, and you have like maybe a little bit more than you think you did. You're like, well, maybe I'm still under, and then like you're still
The
the same.
lie we tell
You're still the
ourselves.
same weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same weight, which is fine for most people, right?
Mhm.
But I have
You have goals.
a goal that,
specific goals.
just to like do something I've never done, essentially.
You can't out exercise a diet.
No.
It actually like does not
no.
matter if
It's
you work out or
impossible.
don't. if you're not eating.
less than
Yeah.
what your body burns on its own.
Mm-hmm. Have you calculated all that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you do.
My
I'm
maintenance
sure
is
you
like
do.
3,200.
Oh my fucking God.
That's why I can eat a lot, and like I'm still like 225,
Right.
222. I bounce between those, but I want to be like under 210 for sure.
And you were at one point.
I was 204 at my lowest, but that was like just started the gym, so you get like those newbie gains, and then I was doing like low calorie stuff. Like remember those pizzas I'd make or
Mm-hmm.
French toast, but like these
You don't
low
want to be
calorie
either, though, too
versions.
processed at the same time because sometimes the really low cal foods are like the most processed
Yeah, but I don't think
and
that
least
necessarily
nutrient dense.
matters.
I just mean in terms of being filling. Like the more nutrient dense, the more filling.
But also the more volume as well, but less calorie.
Yeah.
So like the big bowl of just romaine lettuce with like
Oh, yeah.
beef, right? It's gonna look like a shit ton of food and feel like it, but
You can, by the way, all that romaine in the garden. Feel free
oh yeah, I forgot
to
about
tackle that. You could make little lettuce wraps.
Yeah, for sure. No.
They're so good.
But yeah, my lowest was that, but it was like a mix of just starting, and then I think I just bulked. I went back to like maintenance and like continued to lift, and then I like bulked up. So I definitely have more muscle, but I definitely drinking habits too.
Yeah.
Crazy the amount
We'll
of
see
calories.
where you're at the end of this month. Like if you're not drinking at all, just
Yeah, but
that
remember my
one change.
my last thing though was I did like 2 months. Remember no drinking
Mhm.
or whatever. I cut that off, and there wasn't really a weight change. It's just because I think I didn't change
Diet.
the other habits. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, how do we get to this?
Wait, what'd you say?
How did we get to that?
Go-to meals in my notes app.
Yeah.
This is for people that have more corporate jobs that aren't like yours. Templated responses, emails or DMs. So like a template that you copy and paste and change, some things. I have automated emails when people first reach out for an inquiry. I have an automated email that goes out, says, "Thank you for your email. I'll reach out within this time frame," so that they at least get something back and they have some idea of when I'll respond, but I didn't have to like address them right away. It's like automatic. Love
Automation.
it. Automation. We love automation. Another little excuse. I don't know if I could get away with this. Just telling someone if you can't do something or don't want to do something, saying, "I have a thing at that time."
A thing.
A vague excuse that works without fully lying. I have a thing at that time. Would you ever say that to someone? They'd be like,
after this episode, we're gonna get like our friends like using this tactics. Like, oh, I know.
"I have a thing at that time." Yeah, no, literally.
Bitch.
They're going to hear me say it. I'm going to say that to everyone. Do you think that that's a good one or no?
I guess it depends. I think that'd be. I think a thing. Like, what do you mean a thing? Why couldn't you just say
No,
it?
I know. That's what makes it sound like a lie.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I have
saying
something.
when you're talking to someone
say I'm
like, "Oh
busy."
yeah, my friend," and it's like, "Well, who's your friend? Guy or girl?"
But are they really going
Why
to
don't you
like
say their name?
fraud? Yeah. But then if you go into too much detail, it looks even more like a lie. Or that's like one of the best signs of lying or whatever is when someone's like going way too in depth. Like, "Oh, you know what? My cousin's wedding is this, and then I have to be there for this, and then we're going to, like, just be like, I have a thing at that time." All right, moving on. Auto schedule bills to hit right after payday, because you can, for some things, set the day that a bill comes out.
Yeah.
So like if you time it out to when it's like,
I think
that's
auto pay
tough.
is huge, though. I mean,
I love
missed
auto pay.
payments, and like,
No, it's so dumb.
yeah, you're
Like,
gonna have the
late fees
money.
for what?
Just
No, I know. Just commit to
just
the
the
auto
idea of
pay
it being taken away
without my knowledge. I used to be like that, but it's like, no, just
it has to be paid regardless. So
yeah, keep it in there.
uh-huh.
Pre-pack a go bag for errands, events, or travel that has a phone charger, deodorant, maybe meds, like just it's for someone that is more busy than me in terms of going out and doing things. Like if you're one that's always traveling on the go, errands, just having a. But I did just see on TikTok, you wouldn't get this, but girls have different bags. Like I have my daily purse. Sometimes I have my green Baggu, like fanny.
Baggu.
That's the brand. Sometimes I have a fanny, sometimes I have a purse. Okay. Switching items from one to the next, clutter collects and all. This girl has a cute bowl that she'll put like wallet, keys, chapstick, anything that is like you would transfer from purse to purse. She just keeps in a bowl. And then she keeps all of her purses like clean, right? They're not like I have so much shit at the bottom of my purse because it's just like receipts, whatever, wrappers, cough drops, just messy. So she just transfers the key things from the bowl into the bag that she's using that day. And then at the end of the day, puts it all back in the bowl and then puts the purse away. And you wouldn't really get this, but major life hack. I want to go get a cute bowl. My purse bowl, if you will.
Consumers.
No, but it's like that is
Clear
actually
out those
something
purses.
that would help me.
Yeah.
Instead of transferring all the different items from like oh, I have a chapstick in this bag still. I have this in this bag.
Yeah.
Where's my wallet? You know, you don't get it. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't have done that already. Like
a purse bowl?
Or just have something where
a basket perhaps?
Take out.
I have like 20 baskets now.
Or you take out like what's in your purse, knowing you might change it a different purse.
I mean, I have a daily purse that I use. I'll only use like a fanny.
All your bags have a little something in it.
Some of them.
From prior
I mean, it's mostly just like the 3 main bags that I use.
Rotation.
Just depends. But crap accumulates in my main bag. Because then if I'm just using my fanny pack, I'm just taking out my wallet and my keys and putting it in the fanny. And all the crap is staying in my main bag. And then the crap is accumulating. You know?
Yeah.
I'll give you a look-see. I'll give you a look-see later. Putting stuff in your online cart and then waiting 24 hours before making any purchases. That's a big one. I feel like doing that anyway, just like waiting a week.
Yeah, there's like
if I don't think about it again. 8 where?
In your cart.
In my Amazon cart.
Yeah.
Well, that's just like the stuff for the string lights that I've like picked out that I know we want to get. Stuff for the biz. Stuff for Sienna.
My list.
Easter stuff. I'm considering, you know. But now Amazon has a thing where there's check marks, you know, and you can check the things you want to buy. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
It's more convenient.
Do you have anything else?
I think that pretty much covers it. Or everything I've thought of, or everything that I have used.
Mm-hmm. If you could invent a cheat code for just the overall human experience, what would it do? What'd it do?
It might just relay back to foundations of like human existence that is just overlooked since we have so many other things that are just advancing. And like, yeah, get good sleep and drink water.
Don't tell me about the water. I need to drink water. Still. If I could have...
That's 65 episodes of us talking about it?
If I could have a nighttime patch that I put on my arm, like an IV, that...
Well, how much better would your life be?
Expands the water that's already in my body.
The amount of water that you need to drink or should drink every day.
What would be different?
Clarity. I mean, like your whole body you don't even realize, like, some people think they're feeling their best isn't their best because they're still like putting stuff in their body or the lack of stuff in their body.
Like the coffee before water, I've heard
or like,
is just terrible for you.
I mean, even for me too, maybe like vitamins and stuff I should be getting from fruit and veggies. Like ABCD. We're lacking just nutrition of like a basic human need, and it's disguised within so many other things. So that's my hack.
The link to the mental health.
Sleep and drink water. Yeah.
I should do. We're already a couple days into April, but I should do like drink water every day for the month of April. Because there are some days.
Maybe start, but like, what will
I don't
even starting small though? Will I even like grow to like, wow, I love this and like.
But where do I start with the water?
I think it's just a single of one of our glasses, and that's like when you wake up.
I have one of those a day before because I'm so thirsty before I go to bed. By the time it's bedtime, I'm like, God, I'm parched, and I'll chug a glass of water. I do that, so I have one glass of water a day.
So then I'll fit one more, morning and night.
Okay, a starter and a
But I
finisher.
can't. That's the thing, though.
You
It's
can't
like
relate. Well, here's the thing.
no, I can't. Like hold you accountable. I'm gone both of those times usually.
No. I don't need you. Here's what I'm thinking.
Maybe send a video every time. You make a TikTok compilation. It's gonna every water you've had.
The water like dripping on the sides of my mouth.
Like for the whole month, it'd be funny. A quick montage
That's my series.
of your morning and night.
Just like accountability buddies.
That'd be hilarious.
Hilarious.
That's something that would go viral. Because probably a lot of people can relate.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny. It's like
It's just so simple. Simple yet elegant.
simple. It's simple, but not easy. Like
I'm literally just imagining what
that's
those
my hack.
videos are gonna look like.
The drinking water.
What was I gonna say about that?
I mean, I
Well,
am not
here's
even
the
that good
thing.
at it. Like
But
I
you
need
work
to drink
out,
more.
you exercise, you are
I
out and
still
about
should drink
going to
more.
work. You're outside more than me probably. Like if I was just like exerting a little more energy in the day
Oh yeah,
to where I was
your organs would
triggering
call
a
for it.
thirst. Yes,
That's a good
exactly.
point.
I
That's a
need
good point.
to trigger a thirst within me.
Yeah, maybe just do like
Laying outside. Maybe I'll lay
a
out
back
today.
and forth jog in the grass.
I feel like I do that already when Sienna and I play tag, but
Okay, but enough to get you thirsty, Jocelyn.
no, I know the vibes. I know the vibes. Yeah, I need my body to
I mean,
speak
how
to
much
me.
water did you drink when you swam?
Like my whole water bottle.
There you go. But then the rest of the day,
It's like once a week.
I think if you
if
yeah,
I
right.
just need
Or
to
being
be
out in the
outside
sun.
more, out in the sun. Maybe I should just lay out every day.
well, it's about to be in
with
the
a
90s,
huge
so
ice
getting
water.
like just starting to. I mean, it's because you need to sweat, right? You're like
Exactly.
So you just need to sweat. Make me sweat.
Make me water.
That's a simple hack.
No, I agree. All right.
Good sleep, water.
Trigger the thirst.
See that brain. I know maybe
Expand.
you're on like you are. What's the word?
Precipice.
Lasered in, right,
Oh.
folks?
Locked in.
But it's like there's this unknown.
I'm maybe making it harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, I mean that's the mental barrier, and that's funny because you're just talking about things that take less than 5 minutes. Drinking water is one of them.
Yeah, no, that is one. The amount of water I could chug in less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna waterboard myself.
What's a quart? 1 quart of water in a sitting? Because there's 4 quarts in a gallon. Yeah.
Oh.
That's half a gallon, right?
What is?
A quart.
Is there? Wait, you said there
4
was 4
quarts is a gallon.
So 2 quarts would be half a gallon.
But I'm saying half a gallon is 1 quart.
A quarter of a gallon.
Yeah, half of 2 gallon or 2 quarts. 1.
Now you're making it harder than it needs to be.
Indeed.
Yeah, 4 quarts. That makes sense. Quart.
Which I believe 128, so 64 ounces, a half a gallon. So yeah, 32.
That would be a cute water brand. That was like quart. And it was like tennis, golf, pickleball
But
themed.
spelled with the Q.
Spelt with the QU. And it was like literally a quart. And it's just like, just 4 of these a day.
It's a tennis court with a
Like
face.
branding.
Maybe lean into like the pickleball of it.
Quart. And it's the volume is a quart. And maybe it's a reasonable.
But it's not.
bottle.
Isn't quart like QUART, right?
Correct.
So maybe we do like QUORT.
Quart.
Or QO.
Quart.
What's QOURT.
QOURT. The word quart with a Q instead of a C.
QORT.
Quart. I don't know how I feel about it.
Because a quart. No, QORT. Shorten it up. Quart.
QORT.
But the Q is like a tennis racket or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then, yeah,
Or
it's
a
like,
tennis ball.
because
Or a
that
golf
is just
ball.
32 ounces. That's what hydro flask, right? That's a quart. So it's just, yeah, like the just for
For a day keeps the
no, just for no more.
core.
Make me sweat.
Make me water. Okay. That sounds good to me.
What about yours? Did you make up one?
Yeah, a freaking patch.
No, that's your life hack.
If I could invent one,
Quart.
it's a patch now.
Oh,
It
quart.
releases
It's a patch.
quart. Most confusing, like messaging. Just a quarter of a gallon in a patch.
I wonder if that's why it's called a quart.
It is.
I don't know about that.
Kaden, it's spelled like quart, quarter, a quarter gallon.
Maybe.
A f-
Quarter of a gallon, yeah.
that's what I
1
had
quart,
said.
2 quarts, 3 quarts, 4. Drink your water.
Give me more. Okay. How long have we been going?
Should we do jingles?
Oh my God.
Justin Timberlake edition?
Yeah, I would nail that. Make me sway. Make me
So since you're like,
high.
I guess don't retain
Excuse me?
like titles of a song that well.
But JT, I might do some damage.
All right, let's do a sound test.
Like I'm a mirror.
Yeah. Wow.
A mirror coming back at me. Mirror. Oh. Woo! Never better get up. That's kind of what it sounds like. One more.
No.
Da-na-na. Cry me a river. Ooh. I actually don't know what that like song is. Look at that.
This is
and these are
like-
ones I would know. That's an old one, right?
Very.
Oh, ladies, da 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 da, fella, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Let the clothes off of my back. Is that Sexy Back? Oh.
Same album. I think she knows. I think that she knows. Oh! Stop and stare.
Hey! I want to listen to JT when we get off. We need to bump it through the house. Sexy Back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Ooh,
Dance
here's
with
a
me.
throwback.
Ho! I don't know what is it called?
That's 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, hey? It's with Madonna. Okay, let's
I'm not
do
a huge
2
Madonna
more.
fan, to
I mean,
be
it's
honest.
JT.
You know that
Actually,
song?
might be all the bangers.
You know that song, something Blue Ocean? It's like a 6.5 minute Ocean something on the Mirrors album. Blue Ocean, Floor, or like that.
It's like I'm a Blue Ocean.
Something Ocean.
Blue Ocean Floor.
Oh my God.
What
That
about it?
was my comfort airplane song.
25 million
and
plays.
a million of those are mine.
Mirrors has a billion.
Kaden.
It's
Oh,
insane.
that's insane. The
That's
Blue
not even
Ocean
that-
Floor, I would put on repeat and listen to that for an entire flight there and back. Doesn't matter the distance. I listened to that on repeat on the way to Nicaragua, like
what is your
nonstop. because it was
it's
just very like ambient noise and just like relaxing. I could fall
a
asleep
cool
like that.
song name. Yeah.
You should listen to it.
What's your guess of the amount of plays that Happy has? Pharrell Williams.
That had such a moment. Is it more than 1 billion?
Well, less than 2, but more than 1.
Oh my God. 1.58.
Ooh,
9.
1.545
Fuck.
973861.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
973861.
Pharrell is so rich. He's what? 100 mil? 200
But you gotta
mil?
think about all these songs.
Royalty.
Yeah.
Royalty.
He has 3 songs with over 1 billion. Let's get
Oh my
lucky.
God.
Oh my gosh. That one
Nerd.
has 1 billion?
I
I don't really, yeah, I mean, those songs had their times. Cool.
Yeah, those are all giving me like
A nice
2014.
Justin Jocelyn jingle.
Just in time for the end of today. Thank you for listening. It's going to be okay. I hope at least one of these hacks was helpful. I feel
Houston
like,
or Florida
oh, call
for
it
the
now.
championship. I mean,
Houston!
congrats whoever won, but that's crazy though because your pick might be playing against my pick.
That would be cool. And then it's me versus you.
If that happens,
Whoever wins buys the other a coffee on the next one.
okay.
Low stakes.
Or
Oh,
let's say yours make it and mine doesn't, and vice versa. That could be a coffee buy.
fine.
Heard it here, folks.
Competition.
March
Well.
Madness turned into April. What's the word? What's like something crazy with an A name? April
Ass.
Astonish.
Oh, I see what you're doing. April
Astound.
awesomeness.
April approval.
April. I literally can't get the word astound out of my head since you said that. Okay, I'm done.
Peace and
See
love.
you next Tuesday.
Bye.